Okay, so we're having some fun today. Remember, on the top of that D pattern would be the D shape again. Right there, it's written right there, S1D. So it was an S3D, just three strings starting from a string shape. So it's S3D, 1, 2, 3, D shape, A shape, E shape, and then S2C is just a two string starting from a C, sits on top brick wall, C to G. Got to warp that over though. That S1D gets warped over. Now I show the banner. I show the S1D right here. I could to be, I guess to be more accurate, I could do something like this, where we could show that S1D kind of where it would be with the tuning warp there. That wouldn't be wrong either. But it's pretty, because I've got it up here. I've got the S1A centered, so that's good. That's good. But I'm not going to take the time right now to save that through. So we'll lose that if we go from one chart to the other. So yeah, that's important to know where they sit, where the single string shapes sit on top of the other patterns. Okay, so but remember, S3D and an S2C sit on top of one another like this. So your S3D would actually be like, if you wanted to be like totally accurate about it, I'd have to make this sign S3D shaped like a 7L, and we don't want to do that. So you know what it is. That's the pattern to play, and you know where to play it. And once you practice these things, again, the patterns themselves are up here. Okay, let me just get a gander at them. I'll get them in the buffer, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right here. So here's your patterns. If you wanted to do a screen save of the patterns, press screen save now. Or whatever. You'd save it's right here. Some people on the videos even tell you exactly where it is. We can't do that. On this one, it's at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Way down. It's really small, um, you know, in this segment. But once it gets to the Facebook, it'll be put together with the other segments. So you'd have to add like 30 minutes and then 2. I don't like people actually saying, "Oh, we're right here at this part of the segment." I don't like going along a timeline and trying to match up the segments. 'Cause I always mix up. Is it that much time left, or is it that much time passed? I just don't like doing things that way. Just my own personal preference. Okay, so I'm going to take this down and let's dig into the chart here. Okay, we're back. So I want to show you what I've added. I've added the Tri-Pentatonic banners to these charts, and it's very important to have them handy, which means I need them close by to the fretboard. Okay, and I've done them for all 6 of the fretboards. Now there's 7 modes. Sometimes it's better to do the modes in triads, not doubling the root. Um, so there's there's 7, but I've put the Dorian with the Locrian, or the Locrian with the Dorian. We'll get to that fretboard in a minute. So the 6th of the Ionian is the Aeolian here. Here's the Aeolian fretboard, and I've added the pentatonic banners here. Now, in this particular one, I should have fixed this. I don't have the pentatonic, the Tri-Pentatonic banners for down here. But this C one is, as you know, is C cross E cross G, and it extends as long as this does. This is the modal for the 1, the 4, and the 5. So we've got C, and we've got it's A minor shaped relative minor. Then we have an E shaped 4th, okay, root 4 6, and we have its D minor shaped relative minor, which would be 2, which would be D minor, which would be 2 minor, which would be 2 4 6. So it's 6 2 4 there in second inversion. And then we have the G shaped 5th, so we have 5 7 2, and we have the E minor shaped relative minor, natural minor for that 5th, which is E minor in the key of C, which would be E minor shaped 7 3 5. Okay, so root D and its relative E minor. So that's what those banners are about. But let's keep moving, because we don't want to get dragged under. So we have the Mixolydian fretboard. The only reason why I want to get off that fretboard is because I didn't fix that. I might want to fix that, so we don't have the modals down there. We have the Tri-Pentatonic banners. So here's the Tri-Pentatonic banners for the Mixolydian, which is 5 7 2. The Mixolydian in the C box is 5 7 2. There's that top 5 right there in the C box there. There's a G-shaped 5th there. You know, that's your G shape that I don't want to play. Okay, and we have the E-shaped 4th, but Mixolydian, we're not going to talk about the 4th, we're talking about the 5th, so thank goodness. We've got a reason not to keep trying to talk about everything, but to focus on one thing. So this is the Mixolydian fretboard. These are, and I have the pentatonic banners, okay? The Mixolydian is going to be the G shape. Okay, so in the A box of the root, the Mixolydian is the E shape there. So that's an E-shaped G right there. So we go from the G-shaped G in the C box, which I just played, okay, to the E-shaped G in the next box up. Big old E-shaped G. Okay, and then we have the moving right along, we've got the C-shaped G in the next box up from that E shape. Okay, 2 5 7 2 5 7 in the E box. In that case, this is getting high up on my my fretboard. In that case, the E shape, in this case it's an E shape C, key of C. And then the 5th is going to be the C shape. We kind of slinky down that cage. We open that cage up